North Carolina's weather here is great. I can wear skirt during winter.
I feel people are much closer than I think.
There's the Panthers team. There's also NASCAR. There are just a lot about North Carolina that other states don't have.
It's a state of firsts. The first state university in the United States, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, the Wright brothers' famous first successful powered airplane flight, and the first art museum established with state funds. These innovations are precursors to the technological advances, growing industries, and thriving economy found in North Carolina today. North Carolinians enjoy 4 distinct seasons, marked by warm summers and mild winters. Geographically, the state is divided into coastal plains filled with beautiful beaches, the Piedmont Plateau, and the beautiful Appalachian Mountains. International students attend some of the best pre-collegiate schools in the state, including Calvary Day School, Forsyth Country Day School, Gaston Day School, Greensboro Day School, and Providence Day School. Each inspires a passion for knowledge, connecting students to the global community through a premier learning environment. Safety is school's highest priority. Campuses are monitored by security officers and cameras. All visitors need to check in and wear a badge. Teachers and staff know every student's names and their stories. North Carolina boasts 17 public universities and 36 private colleges and universities. It is home to 4 Tier 1 research universities, including Duke University, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, North Carolina State University, and North Carolina A&T. Esteemed private colleges, such as Wake Forest University, are also located here. Our program has a joint partnership with Wake Forest University to enhance the research behind international education, which will benefit international students for years to come. These far-reaching higher education resources have fostered a great intellectual environment in North Carolina and deliver many student academic opportunities.
The school actually, we organize trips to Duke and UNC quite often for Model UN or math competitions, and you don't need to take a flight or anything, you just drive for 2 hours and you're there. And that's one thing I like about North Carolina.
Attending one of our program's top-notch North Carolina high schools gives our students a better advantage to be admitted to these renowned local universities because of the strong relationships between the regional, secondary, and university institutions.
I came to Duke for summer college one summer before, and I really liked the campus. It's really pretty. Just decided to apply here because I'm used to North Carolina. I really like it here.
This is Vincent Liu from Chengdu. Vincent came to North Carolina 5 years ago to attend Gaston Day School. Now he's a sophomore at Duke University, which is considered the 8th best university in the United States by U.S. News and World Report.
I'm prepared for academic writing and just time management, those important skills that I should have for college. And I think Gaston Day has prepared me for that. And also living with the host family back in Gaston Day is really helpful because in college most of the time I just stay at school. So I'm thankful for having that experience and the continuing relationship with my host family.
Vincent is not the only international student who has had college application success. A recent class of more than 40 of our North Carolina high school graduates boasts 66 acceptances to top 50 schools in the U.S., with 119 acceptances to top 100 schools. A total of $198,000 in scholarships was awarded to the class. Excellent college matriculation is closely related to high school's college counseling support. Schools work with each student to guide them through a 4-year plan. Students have the opportunity to participate in college tours, stepping foot on different kinds of college campuses, to see exactly what the experience might entail. In the meantime, full-time college counselors are constantly visiting universities, establishing face-to-face contacts there, making the next step of moving these students to those schools a much easier transition.
We have students, say, going to visit Harvard, for instance. Instead of getting in line through their admissions process, we can make one call and they can set up their tour in a much more personable way.
In the meantime, locally based bilingual academic counselors from our program work closely with international students and key school personnel to tackle the challenges that are unique to international students.
我个人的经历来说的话，我的高中是在中国大陆完成的，那么我的本科和研究生都是在美国和英国接受的。那么之后呢，我也在这个美国的，比如说各种教育的协会和团体，比如说国际比较教育协会啊，还有全美的大学录取的咨询辅导委员会啊，这些专业性的协会和群体里面，跟我们的美国同行也是有定期的交流的。所以就是说，我们双语层面的学术团队，既是对于我们中国的国情中国的教育体系非常了解，然后同时呢，我们也知道美国的学校，中学和大学，美国的社区里面，他们是希望了解一些中国是什么样的。
North Carolina tops Forbes' Best States for Business ranking for the second straight year. Charlotte is the second largest banking center in the United States since 1995, home to the corporate headquarters of Bank of America and the East Coast operations of Wells Fargo. The Research Triangle Park is the largest research park in the United States. It was established in 1959 to reverse the brain drain of graduates from the area's top research universities seeking science and engineering jobs in the Northeast and outside of the region. Today, the park is home to over 200 companies, including the second largest IBM operation in the world and 60,000 highly trained employees, making the Raleigh-Durham and Chapel Hill area one of the most educated areas in the United States. With a mild climate and the weather allowing near year-round golfing, the lifestyle is often described as teas, trees, and PhDs. The booming economy brings North Carolina more job opportunities, better income, and benefits. At the same time, it also inspires secondary education to become more innovative and practical. The engineering program at Forsyth Country Day School is a great example.
Students have a wide variety of courses that they can take through our engineering program. Often it starts off with kind of a foundation in physics, which is obviously important for students that are going into an engineering curriculum. Courses in robotics, in circuitry. This year we've had the opportunity in one of our advanced engineering courses to have those students working with our business and entrepreneurship class. Students had the ability to work on making coasters this year that actually went into production and they began selling during the winter holiday.
Sometimes students' interests vary. The senior project at Greensboro Day School offers students opportunities to explore interests and gain hands-on experiences.
We work with students to identify their passions, their interests, or something they're curious about. And we work to help them identify a local business, again, a hospital, a firm, something for the student to spin this senior project.
North Carolina is the home of award-winning symphonies, museums, summer theaters, and festivals throughout the state. Sports are abundant, from legendary golf courses and college basketball rivalries to NASCAR and professional sports teams, the Charlotte Hornets, Carolina Panthers, and Carolina Hurricanes. Influenced by a variety of cultural activities in the city, our 5 partner schools offer an array of extracurricular activities to enrich the student experience.
I actually wanted to learn violin since I was young, but my mom and my teachers, they always said I'm too old to start it. But now the teachers here are helping me.
In China, we take art lessons together as a 30, 40 people class. So like teachers really don't have that much time to go through each individual's art. But here, like we're just like, my art class only have like 7 or 8 people earlier, and we were like able to talk to each other and also talk to our teachers, have like separate time with the teacher to like enhance our ability in painting and drawing.
For Mr. Lakovich, he is my soccer coach, and he is also teaching U.S. history and contemporary U.S. history. He will gives out projects like debate and essays that like help you understand the materials. And this is the project I did in contemporary U.S. history. It's for the National History Day contest.
Strong faculty, great facilities, and individual attention prepare students to excel in all kinds of competitions in the state and across the country.
We dominate the National Scholastic Writing Contest within an 18-county region. We win more awards than any school. Our Arts and Literary magazine has been selected as the best in the state of North Carolina. Our drama program was selected by USA Weekend. Gaston Day has won medals doing high-level scientific research against the finest colleges and universities in the country. Yale, Johns Hopkins, Harvard. We are the only high school in the country that participates in the college division.
For international students, participating in extracurricular activities develops a sense of belonging and helps them expand their friend circle and networks.
For me, sports help me a lot because I can really talk to people, like in my grade. Because if I just don't do sport, just focus on academic, I don't really have a lot of time to talk to my friends.
The dynamic American high school environment requires self-awareness and time management skills. Students who are active, disciplined, and good at taking advantage of the resources around them really have the opportunity to grow and thrive in American high schools.
Don't let the freedom you just earn ruin you, but use that time wisely and just like maybe study more or maybe explore your interests. I feel like you have much more opportunity to explore your interests now.
America is a mixture of different cultures, and you can see that in North Carolina. Here in the southern part of the United States, you'll find a very polite, congenial, friendly nature, which people often refer to as Southern hospitality.
There's such an appreciation for talent, first of all. We know that we need more folks in the technology world and the finance and business sectors, that we're out to attract folks, that it's not just about the ones that have lived and grown up here. We'd love to keep them and all, but we also have to find ways to attract that talent as well. And I think having that Southern hospitality is a big plus.
If you stroll around the city, you will see people with different races. Chinese students won't be lonely living in North Carolina, where there are plenty of authentic Chinese restaurants and grocery stores. Schools also strive to support international students to their fullest potential. And it starts with the food.
Oh, I love the food. The cafeteria is really nice. I mean, we have like wide range and wide variety of food. So I feel like, yeah, I love it.
Our students enjoy many community activities planned by the program coordinators in schools, which helps them feel less lonely when they're away from home. Natural parents can feel confident that someone sincerely cares about their children's well-being in addition to their academic progress.
In the beginning of the school year, we have a big dinner with all the students and their host parents and the administration for the school. Then throughout the year, we'll have different activities here on campus. Pizza night, movie night. We do outings with our ESL teacher, who we have that does a dedicated class. We will do a Chinese New Year celebration with all of the kids.
Anna Waters is the full-time international student coordinator at Calvary Day School. There are 23 international students at the school, including 13 students from China, and all of them are Anna's kids.
Calvary, to me, feels like a big family. Everybody loves each other, and we love our teachers. Teachers care about us. yeah.
Outside of school life, host families play an important role in the international students' lives. North Carolina's prosperous engineering field and financial industry have attracted top talent to this state. North Carolinians are family-centered, meaning that they like to spend time with their families.
If I have a paper due tomorrow, Miss Wood can look over it and check my grammars and spelling errors and get me ready to turn in my paper. And I think my English improved a lot since I came here, because my TOEFL wasn't good at all before I came here, and I was afraid to talk to anybody in English. I think host family definitely helped me a lot in that perspective.
And it's unique to the South in general. Families are more traditional here. Family time is important. The idea of sitting at the dinner table at night and families connecting. So students are going to experience that. And that may not be something they would experience up north or in another part of the country.
Brian Simpson is the North Carolina-based director. His base is comprised of 2 teams, academic counselors and program coordinators. They work together to make sure every student feels safe and comfortable in every aspect of their study abroad experience. Having a local team enables program staff to meet regularly with students, schools, and host families to discuss student cases and constantly improve our services. Brian said that every day he sees how this program makes an impact on not only international students, but also the local communities. And that is the most rewarding part of his job.
The connection to my host child and his family is greater than anything I could imagine. And I know he is my child. He'll leave me notes when we have things around here, whether we're selling candy grams, that'll say Mom. And I know I'm not his mother, but he does see me as mother while he's here. And I had the opportunity to meet his mother, and there was just an instant bond and connection of raising the same child.
Soon after beginning a journey in North Carolina, it's easy to appreciate the beauty of the state, the welcoming nature of host families and school communities, and the pride each school has in the array of offerings to provide top-tier educational experiences. North Carolina is just a better place to be.